The mic go on.
Well, it's 11 o'clock. We'll call the meeting to order. Doug is out for family at a funeral he was attending. Gordon's with us on Zoom from Hawaii. So we'll go ahead and move down. Any additions or corrections? We have two. Minutes for the month of April 2026. We will move that to our next regular meeting. And one addition that we would like to put on is the purchase of a triple axle trailer for the road department, a gravel trailer, and that'll be at the end of the meeting. So if you want to make those two corrections to the agenda, any public comment? Public comment? Seeing none, we'll move on to commissioner update. Gordon, what do you have for us today?
Well, I guess last week we had meetings with GIS, so we went over some more stuff with Clayton there and our interstate engineering. So that was pretty informative on how they're keeping the process moving. And then we did another meeting with National Association Counties with Jeffrey at Government Affairs on using the card, the native tribal ID card, if you have to reuse that to prove citizenship on this new bill. And then we also talked about the payments in lieu of taxes for fee to trust land. So we're still kind of moving forward on those two issues. Other than that, that was it. I traveled Monday to Hawaii and got to Maui and had supper last night. And we have stuff starting at 9 today, which is we're 4 hours different.
Okay. Well, thank you, Gordon. For myself, I was out for the most of the week last week. I had some eye issues going on, but I did meet with Celia from Sheehy's office this morning. Went over some, obviously, the price of fuel, the price of fertilizer, egg related. We did touch on, Gordon, as well as the tribal ID for voting, as well as the PILT payments that you have kind of spearheaded. So we discussed those a little bit this morning. She did say that Scion H2 just came before the egg committee. So they're kind of just starting to hear about it now. I think she said it was about 2 weeks ago. So that's kind of promising. I told her that she could go on to our YouTube because we had a meeting about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I believe it was, with the Scion. So hopefully there's something working on that. She also did reiterate with the pipeline going through, the president did sign that. So we kind of went over a few of those things. Talked about the farm bill a little bit, drought monitor. Once again, the fuel and the concern now is the fuel surcharge being put on everything for cost of goods. So those were kind of some of the things we discussed. Kept up on the emails, and that's about the extent of a report for me. Do you have any public comment on any of that? Yes, sir, Bill.
Will the present economic conditions do anything to help the possibility of the fertilizer plant or
I would
Danville?
I would think it would. Twofold deal with the imports of fertilizer to the U.S. I think that would be more of a heavily regarded reason as to why to get one local, for the imports and the straight and stuff. And then
I realize what it's been 3, 4, or 5 years out, even if
they get it going,
even if they got it going, but if they would have had a little speed up to the process, maybe would be helpful.
Yeah, no, I think it's, and this is, I thought it went before the aid committee. I thought the Washington was hearing about it before now. So she was kind of shocked to hear that we had a meeting on it 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, whatever it was, that Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
She was kind of shocked that it had been working in the process prior to that. So maybe a little bit of the cart before the horse, but I think it sounds promising. I really do.
The pipeline is a goal.
Pipeline was signed by the president, so there's going to be more information, I'm sure, coming as time proceeds with that. But he did sign off on that, so and that's probably, I don't know how many year project that's going to be, but it'll take a while before that starts rolling.
Hillary isn't going to run again, is she?
The pipeline's timeline is 3 years.
Oh, it's 3 years. Okay.
I think they're gonna have like 6 crews going.
Oh, wow. That'll,
So they're gonna
That'll
push
be-
it pretty hard.
yeah, that'll be in a lot quicker than what I had anticipated then. Moving on, minutes for the special meeting on April 21st. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
I'll second that. This was the discussion with Mako on our hub insurance renewals. Any discussion? See none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passed. Minutes for the regular public meeting on April 21st, 2026. We have a motion.
Motion to approve.
I'll second that. This was a regular public meeting. Any comments, discussion? See none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passed. Minutes for the special public meeting on April 21st, 2026.
Motion to approve.
I'll second that. This was meeting here on discussing on the growth policy for Roosevelt County. Any other discussion? Say none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion pass. Moving down to administrative issues. Mako PCT renewal. We have a motion to accept.
Motion to accept renewal.
I'll second that. This is our property casualty trust renewal. Keeping us with insurance. Any other discussion on this? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passed. Moving down to claims. Claims for April 23rd, 2026 in the amount of $313,740.78. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve claims.
I'll second that. Any discussion?
What's the what?
I don't know what, there was the 2 pickups for Northern Prairie, I think were in this one.
Yep, and Culver.
And culverts.
Believe.
Yeah. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passed. No pay raises, no new hires. We're gonna move down to new business. Maintenance department request to purchase an angle broom attachment for the skid steer. Do we have a motion on that?
Motion to approve.
I'll second that. This is for a new broom for their the Bobcat we bought a couple years ago, $7,046.99. I visited with Craig yesterday, and the broom that we currently have, all the functions don't work. He can't angle the broom or do anything with that. So the old broom will go out to the road department, and this broom will be in here for the maintenance department. Any other discussion? Seeing none, we'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion pass. We need a motion to appoint Carly McGowan to the Fair Board. Do we have a motion?
Motion to appoint.
Make the motion. Carly is a resident here out of Wolf Point. She'll be a Fair Board member that will represent the Wolf Point, Pomport area. So it'll be good to get some representation on the Fair Board from this area. Any other discussion?
Yeah, we had, there was one more lady that applied for this from the Culbertson area. We should, if Lindsay could write her a thank you, we will retain your, interest, and, we'd wanted to appoint someone from the Poplar Wolf Point area in this go round.
Okay. That'll be duly noted. We'll have Lindsay send a letter, and that was the reasoning for Carly, just for this area. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passed. We have a sheriff's office request to purchase 2 used vehicles, one from Northern Prairie Auto for $10,600. That'll be a 2012 Ram pickup and a 2014 Expedition from Fox Ford for $8,000. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve. They have the money in their budget.
I'll second that. As I stated, they're a 2012 and a 2014. These are used vehicles that they'll be able to use at their discretion. Any other questions or discussion on this?
What was the reason for the request?
Bill,
I think
Bill,
these
I'd
are-
like to, Bill, I'd like to do that offline. It's just for their use.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Moving down to, and this was the additions to the agenda. Derek went and looked at a gravel trailer over in Minot this morning, and his request is to purchase a triple axle gravel trailer for the road department. This is a 2013 R-Wave belly dump air ride for $37,200. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve. They have the budget.
I will second that. This will be a trailer that'll be used over in the east end. This will go behind the truck that our new hire is driving over there. They desperately needed this trailer and maybe one or two more. Derek said the sidewalls and the belly are getting paper thin on the trailers that they're using. They're just about wore out, and he's worried about his safety if one of those were to fracture hauling gravel. So much needed purchase. It's in his budget. Any other discussion? Seeing none, we'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And I don't know if I said this, but the guy would only hold this for 48 hours before he put it back on the market. So that's the reason why it hit. Otherwise, it would have been on the agenda for a little bit longer time. Any other new business? Seeing none, we'll entertain a motion to close.
Motion to close.
I'll second that. Enjoy your training over there, Gordon. Look for a report when you get back.
Okay, thanks. See you guys.
Yeah, we'll see ya.